Welcome to the night segment of the WebTV Coronomics Watch as we continue our Day 8 coverage of the lockdown in Lagos, FCT Abuja, Ogun State and other parts of the country. We bring you updates on COVID-19 and its impact on the global, African and Nigerian economy. At the global level, the confirmed cases are 1.4 million, with 81,000 plus deaths and 200,500 plus recoveries. In Africa, the confirmed cases are 10,267, with 492 deaths and 989 plus recoveries. Nigeria's current COVID-19 confirmed cases remain 238, with 5 deaths and 35 recoveries. Here are the following developing stories. In the US, the Federal Reserve has moved to bolster a new small business lending program by allowing banks to turn those loans over to the US Central Bank for cash, easing concerns among banks about getting stuck holding the low-interest loans. The Fed said it will announce details later this week of a new term financing arrangement for loans made under what is known as the Payroll Protection Program, part of the federal response to the other economic effects of the coronavirus pandemic in the US. Term financing facilities have been a staple of the Fed's crisis response, encouraging banks to make loans for a variety of purposes with the understanding that they could turn them over to the central bank, get cash and continue lending. Facebook Incorporated is expanding the user location data that the company offers to researchers and non-profit agencies trying to study the outbreak of COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. The world's largest social network shares anonymized aggregation location information as part of an effort to study disease outbreaks, and more than 150 organizations partner with the company to use the data for research. Facebook is adding new data points for researchers fighting COVID-19, including information about whether people are staying at home and other material that details the probability that people in one area will come in contact with the people in another, the company said. At Harvard University, researchers are using the information to measure whether the government's recommended social distancing measures are actually helping to decrease spread of the virus, which has already infected a confirmed 1.3 million people worldwide. Also, a near total closure of U.S. businesses as authorities try to control the spread of the novel coronavirus could make U.S. economic data unreliable in the coming months and harder to get a clearer picture of the severity of the recession caused by the virus. Government agencies such as the Labor Department's Bureau of Labor Statistics and the Commerce Department's Census Bureau and the Bureau of Economic Analysis compile data including the closely watched employment reports by collecting information from the businesses and households through in-person and telephone interviews. Investors, policymakers, and businesses rely on economic data to make critical decisions. The coronavirus impact on data collection was already felt in March employment report with decreases in response rates. With at least 90% of Americans now under some form of a lockdown to curb the spread of COVID-19, this won't necessarily bias the numbers stronger or weaker, but it will add considerable sampling error to those numbers, said Michael Ferroli, an economist at JP Morgan. Christina Georgieva, Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, issued in her following statement that Nigeria's economy is being threatened by the twin shocks of COVID-19 pandemic and the associated sharp fall in international oil prices. According to her, President Buhari's administration is taking a number of measures aimed at containing the spread of the virus and its impact, including by swiftly releasing contingency funds to Nigeria's Center for Disease Control and working on an economic stimulus package that will help provide relief for households and businesses impacted by the downturn. To support these efforts, Nigeria's government has requested financial assistance under the Funds Finance Rapid Instrument. This emergency financing will allow the government to address additional and urgent balance of payments needs and support policies that will make it possible to direct funds for priority health expenditures and protect the most vulnerable people and firms. According to her, we are working hard to respond to this request so that the proposal can be considered by the IMF Executive Board as soon as possible. And that will be all for this edition of the WebTV Coronomics Watch. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. You can also follow our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and stay safe.